Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Philip Nathaniel Freeman. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Today, I'm going to be reacting to the track To The Hellfire by Lorna Shore. The one-take vocal playthrough by Will Ramos. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. I have listened to the original track a few times now, and I'm just absolutely blown away by the vocal prowess of Will Ramos. And shout out to Mr. DJ Temple of the Temple Music Academy for sending me this video, because we're going to be working together in several capacities, and he wants to learn how to do this. He said life goals, and I quote. So that being said, I thought it would be useful to not only break it down for him, but to also break down this one-take video that Will Ramos did for everyone. So if you're curious about screaming and using distorted vocals, this is a great video for you to watch. With that said, before we dive into it, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel for all things music, art, and entertainment from me, Philip Nathaniel Freeman, and go ahead and check out all the other stuff that's in the description of this video. I'm also going to be throwing cards into the video as well about Small Town Titans, my voice instruction, the Vocal Blueprint online course that I have going on, and all the other stuff that I do, all the other hats that I wear. But with that said, enough about me, more about Will and his amazing abilities. I'm really excited to check out what he does in this one-take video. So let's get to it. Here we go. Coffee is necessary. I always say 1 part coffee, 2 parts water for singers. That is a really cool space. I like the newspapers, and I love the microphone. That is a cool design. I think that's an SM7, I'm pretty sure. Super chill, super confident, awesome. Okay, that transition, yeah, first of all, we have to talk about how difficult transitioning from like a banshee, that Gollum-y banshee Lilo and Stitch sound that he's making with his scream, and going down to a low growl, how difficult that is. So as we move forward, one thing that I want to make sure that is covered is the fact that there's a tonal center to what he's doing. So, and what I mean by tonal center is that there's like a somewhat of a constant pitch behind his scream. This is something that I go over with students who do similar types of music, and that the sub-frequencies, the sound of like the banshee sound and the growl sound, that sound is determined by the way that your mouth shapes itself on the outside and the inside. Take a moment here. I'm going to take this pitch right here, and I'm going to change the sub-frequencies with the shape of my mouth. You can do the same thing with the scream, which is exactly what Will is doing perfectly. Yeah! But the thing that is so difficult to do is transitioning from the to like almost instantly. Like that is really, really difficult to do, especially when you are actively doing that during a song. So let's keep going. Perfect example of a seamless transition. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing how quickly he can transition. That is beautifully done. That shows incredible control over his breathing apparatus and his mask, the use of his embouchure. Dude, yes, so good. Oh! Oh! Yes! He went from like just like oh. I cannot tell you how difficult that is. How impressive that is that he just does that right on cue. Okay, let's keep going. Thought I heard a pig squeal in there too. That I think those are like 3 techniques. So we got the like the Gollum sound that he's got going on, which his projection is amazing on that. I don't know how he's doing that without hurting himself. That's a scream that I usually avoid with students because I have yet to find anyone that's able to do it that's able to maintain their vocal health. That is such a difficult scream to maintain vocal health on that Gollum sound. It's amazing to see this happen. And to go to that that banshee sound and then go all the way to the like just so seamlessly. It's seamlessly. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. I mean, it's terrifying. This is a terrifying song, but just amazing. Now, another thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be shaping my mouth, mimicking what he is doing, because it's kind of hard to see what's going on with the lighting and the shadow of the pop filter. So right now, he's using this. He's putting on the molasses. So, by the way, it doesn't matter whether it's a high pitch or a low pitch. So, relatively speaking, there's a big misconception that, like, when you hear these, that the tonal center of that is low. That actually, the tonal center of what I just did there was right around an E flat, E4. So like right around that part. And it does like shake a little bit. You want to give it a little bit of room to go around. It doesn't have to be pitch perfect. So like, here's the example though. So you can see that the tonal center adds almost a balancing a factor to your scream, and it can really, really help in your approach. So let's keep going. I get really excited about this, honestly. Oh, Randy Blank would be proud for that. Beyond the veil! Yeah, yes! So good! Yeah. Perfect technique as far as his head position and his body position, by the way. Beautiful transition. Nice fancy scream. Okay. Okay. What you just witnessed. In jiu-jitsu, there are belts, okay? There's white belt all the way up to black belt, which is what most people are familiar with. But then there's red belt, which means that like then there's one in between a black belt and a red belt, okay? This is like 7-degree black belt, almost red belt stuff right here. Because like for him to be able to hit a banshee scream that also has a subtone frequency of an A-flat 6. Subhuman. Like, that is just so insanely difficult to do. And to also maintain that pitch with that amount of strength and breath support, you can tell that I'm getting really excited about this. Damn! That's insane. That is so good. And just like before we move on, again, the perfect transitions from the low molasses to the banshee scream. It's just incredible. For those of you who do not know, I'm in a band called Small Town Titans. I mostly sing in that band. Once in a while, I'll add some just for fun. The guys hate it. I love it. Anyway, it took me a while to get proficient at that. It wasn't until I graduated college that I actually got the hang of distorted vocals in this style, and I'm still learning. I would say that I have more experience with the singing side of things, and you could go check out that stuff if you want to. But I'm so impressed with what Will is doing here, and it's amazing to witness. So let's keep going. Let's keep breaking this thing down. Here we go. All right, so that thing that he just did there, that thing. He's using his tongue to manipulate that. That's a beautiful thing to do. That's great. That's great. Terrifying. You know, I gotta say, it's like, what if Gollum didn't die? Oh, wait. Spoiler alert! Sorry, spoiler alert. What if Gollum didn't die in Lord of the Rings? I feel like this sounds like Gollum. I'm sorry, but no offense. I think it's perfect. It takes me to the depths of Mordor. This is good stuff. That's for all of you Lord of the Rings fans out there. It fits perfectly. Let's go. So good. So deep. Oh my god. Dude, that sounds like an inhale. Oh my god, that is so difficult to get down there. Is that inhale? That is. I love his confidence and his relaxation. He knows what he's doing. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna try not to interrupt what's about to happen here. We'll break it down later. Well, okay, yeah, there's a little bit of instrumental going on here. So, yeah. Oh. What an awesome thing to witness. Here we go. My final breath, swallow Oh, God.
Thanks for watching.
You are very welcome, sir. Let's break down what is happening at this part. Okay. Big squeal. Inhale. Out. Pig squeal. Out. Now, this whole like, I have no idea how he's creating this like nasty pig squeal hybrid. Like that subtone right there, I have no clue in his pharynx, in his soft palate, in his like that, like that. I just have no idea how he's producing that in a healthy way. That is incredible. That is just incredible. And then there's another aspect of what he does here in this last part, which is just absolutely masterful work. It's just, and I'll tell you what it is once we get to it. Now the way that he's doing that is obviously like, now this is going to be a terrible example, so just fair warning, spoiler alert. So like, like he's going at the same time. So, and that is incredibly difficult to control because it's affecting the soft palate in the back. So, and which mine is like, it sounds like kindergarten. It sounds like the Fisher-Price version of what he's doing. So please don't think that I'm any screaming expert. Let's just say that I'm proficient enough in the voice area that I know what's happening here and I can guide people to get a similar sound to what's going on here. That being said, like I said earlier, this is like really difficult stuff. Do not attempt anything that you see here until you talk to your voice coach, until you talk to an ear, nose, and throat specialist. That's just my disclaimer. I mean, if you don't listen to me, that's on you. Anyway, let's keep going. Here. Oh, that right there. That, wow. Wow. That's like, that is so masterfully done. Man, that just the manipulation and the subtones within that. It's very similar to throat singing that you'll find in different cultures around the world. That which I had made a similar example earlier in this video. Just amazing, incredible, masterful use of the voice, masterful use of this tool. It is such an honor and privilege to be able to witness this as a singer primarily and be able to see, forgive me, I have to follow my own rules. I got to take a sip of something anytime that I clear my throat. I'm doing the same thing for my students. I should do a hard swallow instead. That being said, essentially what he's doing here is using the same tools that I do as a singer to get a different result. Let's say it's like the difference between me building a stone castle on the top of a mountain and he's the one that's building the dungeon underneath. So there you go. But we're using the same tools to get different results. And Will, kudos to you, dude. You're I think our friend over at the Charismatic Voice said it perfectly, that you are indeed a unicorn, sir. And I wish you all the best in your endeavors. Because our bands are a bit on different sides of the spectrum, I don't know if we're ever going to cross paths at festivals or anything of that nature, but I would love to run into you at some point down the road. Maybe, maybe we can even have an interview, dude, because it'd be really cool to talk to a fellow rock metal singer about this stuff. I know that you're probably in high demand in that regard, but it would be great to have you here to talk shop, dude. So feel free to hit me up anytime. And for those of you watching this, thank you so much for checking out my reaction video to Will Ramos's one-take vocal playthrough of To The Hellfire. Such an impressive one. Huge shout out to DJ Temple for sending me this video. And that being said, thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to let yourself know when I'm going to be posting more stuff like this. This was a lot of fun. Please feel free to comment below on what you'd like to see me react to next. I would love to take a look at these one-take vocal playthroughs. There's a ton out there, and I would love to react to more of them. So please put more down in the comments below. I am Philip Nathaniel Freeman, your humble host, signing off here. Always remember that when you are singing, when you are performing, when you are practicing, that practice makes progress. And with that, you will always continually find your voice. Take care until next time. Thank you so much!